Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are on the road to episode number 100 of this series. We're back at Villa. It is November and this start to the season has been utterly fantastic. Yes, hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We've passed our first goal of hitting 60 subscribers. Next goal is 100. Hopefully we can do that before episode 100, although I seriously doubt that. And leave a comment down below. Gets everything working, gets the video out to more people. Let's take a look at how things have been going. And here we are after that 5-0 demolition job of Atalanta. We then went on a run. I mean, there's no red on there at all, as you can see. We beat Southampton 2-1. Hudson Enrique and Jose Werison getting a penalty to win that game. 2-0 victory over Watford in the Carabao Cup. Thomas Kozol and Harold Rooney getting the goals there. 2-1 over Bournemouth. Hudson Enrique and Gaston Saruco getting the goals there. A 0-0 draw with Shamrock Rovers. A 1-0 draw with Watford in the league. Federico Perella getting the goal there. He hit a good run of form here. He then got 1 in a 3-0 victory over Brighton. He got 2 in a 3-0 victory over Dynamo. 2-2 draw against Burnley, which he scored in. And then he got 2 in the Carabao Cup 4th round in a 4-0 victory over Burnley. And then a 1-0 victory last time out against Newcastle. That means the month of November looks like this. We've got Dynamo Zagreb in the first game. We've got Arsenal and Man City in the league. We then host Shamrock Rovers, Blackburn at home, and then Chelsea away to finish off the month of November. It means the league table looks like this. We're in 4th place, 5 wins, 5 draws, 20 points. Everything looking quite rosy. We've got Leeds in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. And as for the Europa League, we're joined top 7 points with Shamrock Rovers. The two favourites, first and second seeds, both have 1 point. So we get anything against Zagreb in the game today, we qualify for the next stage of the Europa League. We just need to then look at winning the group. And looking at what the guys have been doing, top goal scorer is Federico Perella. He's got 7 in 7. Ryan Dunn's got 4. Thomas Kozol's got 4. Hudson Enrique's got 3. And in terms of assists, Thomas Kozol's got 5. Hudson Enrique 4. Wubishet Tunjo has got 3. Tulio's got 3. Nikita Rogers got 3. And Mariam Neto has got 3. So everyone is chipping in. Kian Thomas also got his first goal for the club. He's made 1 start, 5 substitute appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, £150 a week. Came up through the youth team at the end of last season, and he's been featuring a little bit. He's played at right back. He can play a few different positions. We are training people to play at right back and left back. Camilo Paez is trained to play at left back and right back. It's been a while. I think he is Gaston Saruco we're training to play there as well, to just drop a little bit deeper. He obviously can play on that right wing role. We've also made a signing, and that is Z Chow, 2.1 million, rising 7.5 from PSV. He is a 21-year-old right fullback. Looks decent numbers. Agility is pretty good. His jumping reach is pretty poor, but he's a 5'8" fullback. First touch looks good, and a couple of these, they're towards the higher end. 21 years age, maybe he can fill out some of this potential. I think, well, we need a fullback. So, and obviously Camilo Paez can actually play at left back, unlike anyone else, because no one else can play at right back. Just go through here. Camilo Paez can play at left back or left wing back. We've got no one else can play right back apart from Dubois and Milan. Both of those need a rest as well, so you can see how tired those guys are. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into the opening game of the episode. It is Dynamo Zagreb at home. We beat them at their place 3-0, and hopefully we can do the same again. Macmillan now, coming forward again. Hudson Enrique switches that ball out, and it's headed back, and it's, oh, I thought that had gone across the line there. Medic with a really, really questionable goalkeeping. As that ball's gone long, and Wadsworth can easily collect it. Thought for a second then, I thought the highlight was going to peter out to nothing, and then all of a sudden that happened, and I thought for a second it was going to creep in as Kozol goes in field to Tunjo, back to Kozol to the byline, pulls it back to Tunjo. It's Dubois, and he smashes it across the face of goal. It's a poor miss though there. Perella now playing that ball through for Saruco. Saruco's through, and he's hit the post, and it went straight through the goalkeeper. And we're creating a few good chances here. We just cannot find the back of the net as Kozol puts the ball in. It's headed away. Tunjo running deep to collect it. Goes in field to Tulio. Tulio to Suarez, gets it back out to the left side, and Dubois looks to come in field, goes wide though to the byline, pulls it back for Tunjo, lays it back to Tulio. Bit of space, hits a shot, and Tulio with a fantastic finish from about 25 yards. Wubishet Tunjo getting the assist, laying it off to Tulio. fires it in just over half an hour on the clock. It is 1-0, and it's a lovely goal. It really came from out of nowhere, the chances we've been creating. Didn't think it was going to be a long range effort, but Tunjo into Tulio made room for the shot, fires it through a crowd of players, and the keeper gets nowhere near it. 1-0. One thing I will say as well, we've loaned 4 players to Shamrock Rovers, so I'd like to think that we're going to take some kind of credit for how well they're doing in the group stages of the Europa League. Obviously, they can't play against us. Well, I don't think they can play against us. I'm not sure. Obviously, when you loan players in the same league, they can't play. I'm not so sure with continental loans. Saruko goes back to McMillan. They're drawing 1-1 at the minute with Atlanta, and Perilla's hit the post. First time effort, and Medic just all over the shop has cleared it out for a throw-in on the near side. And really, really good performance here. We've been on top, just haven't created anything clear cut yet, and that is the only disappointing point. Saruko now gets towards the byline, pulls back for Enrique. Can he get the ball in? Under a little bit of pressure, gives it back to Saruko, back to Enrique, and why did he not square that there? If we don't win this game, it comes back to that chance. All he's got to do is pull it across the face of goal, a simple tapping for someone arriving at the far stick. And we haven't done it, and the highlight continues here as that ball goes through. Great tackle by McMillan. Tunjo into Kozl now. Looks that ball over the top for Perilla. Gets there first, dinks it over the goalkeeper. Federico Perilla has really hit form this season. 8 for the campaign. And he has been a fantastic striker. He has really made this number 9 role his own. Obviously, there was competition between him, Bauman, and Tunjo. But Perilla, 8 goals for the season so far. What a lovely finish there on a good goal-scoring run as well. It's 2-0, 20 minutes to play. It is a 2-0 victory here. Dominant. We've restricted Dynamo to 1 shot in the whole game. Wasn't even on target. 0.08 XG, 1.91 for us, 2 goals, 21 shots, 14 on target. Really, really good performance. Goals from Tulio and from Federico Perilla do the job. Tulio played an 8.2 there in that defensive midfield role. Fantastically done there. And we move onwards to 2 tough league fixtures. Kozl now coming in field, gives it to Dubois, who's very far forward still. Tunjo goes past his man. Good running here from Wubishet Tunjo. Getting down the byline. Goes in field to Dubois now. Can he get the crossing on his right foot now? Gives it to Tulio. Back to Dubois. Tulio again. Tunjo. Back to Tulio, dictating everything this season for us. Enrique through, 1-on-1, dinks over the goalkeeper, and he's missed. And that was a really good chance, and I'm not sure how he's missed the target there. First real chance of the game goes to us, and it's still 0-0. It's a poor miss. I had money there on Hudson Enrique finding the back of the net, and he doesn't. It's 3rd against 4th. I didn't realise quite how well Arsenal has started this season. Hopefully we can continue our unbeaten run. Game is pretty even so far. As McMillan goes in field to Suarez, Tulio, can we work our way forward? Hudson Enrique's picked up a knock, so we'll have to just keep an eye on that. As I've checked down, he seems to be struggling. I don't think he's going to be able to play much more than this first half. As the ball has to go back to Wadsworth, he clips it out to Dubois on the near side, into Kozl, back to goal. Tunjo, Tulio now, Tunjo again, looks at switch ball out to Gaston Saruko, can get onto the ball, into the box, towards the bottom, pulls it back for Perilla, and Federico Perilla, what a finish, and what a guy he has been this season. I brought him in, he was one of the first signs I made when I joined Villa, needing a striker, and I was a bit unsure about him, but here in our 2nd full season, our 3rd season at the club, he's coming good. Well worked from Gaston Saruko. Came to us before this game saying he wanted more game time. We've given him well, he played about 60 minutes in the victory over Dynamo, and he has started today, and he's doing fantastically well. As McMillan's going to take this throw in now, and it's smashed away. And who's going to get there first? It's going to be Suarez into McMillan. Tulio now. McMillan gets it back. Looks like one towards Enrique. Switches out to Kozl on the left-hand side. Can he pull it back? He does. Headed away. And who's going to get there first? McMillan. Saruko. Under a little bit of pressure. Oh, it's a poor ball there from Gaston Saruko. Just as I was really praising him up. As Tielemans. Now Barella. João Felix. Saka. What can he do here? Goes infield to Tielemans. All the way back to Kalala. João Felix. Ball over the top. Oh, great header from Suarez. Kozl over the top. Perilla through, and he's hit it over the bar. It is the first time against one of these big teams that we've really looked good. As that ball's through for Perilla. What a finish from Federico Perilla. It's going to be checked though. Goal is awarded. It is 2-0 just after half time. Gaston Saruko fired the ball into the path of Perilla. It's a great ball here. Comes in field, and that's a brilliantly weighted pass, and Perilla first time smashes it past the goalkeeper. The two of them combine once again. 2-0, 1 minute after half time. McMillan's done really well to win that ball back. Ball over the top by Saruko. Perilla gets there first. And Gaston Saruko and Federico Perilla 3 times have linked up in this game. That was just a long, hopeful ball, really. And Perilla got onto the end of it first. McMillan did well to dispossess Joe Felix into Saruka. He looks up and just fires the ball into the gap. Perilla's there, gets there first head of the goalkeeper, just smashes it past him, doesn't try and be too cute, just sees the goalkeeper in a position where he can just play it past him. I think when he hits the shot, the goalkeeper's probably out of the box as well, so he can't even handle it, and it is 3-0, and what a performance. Like I said, this is the first time against one of the big sides that we have looked this good, and it comes again as Russell's ball over the top is cut out by Ramsdale. Lamptey cuts in field now, can he get the shot away, gives it in field to Sargent, back to Ndidi. And Didi out to the left side. Saka's got acres of space out here. Drives towards the byline. Pulls it back in for Sargent. Into Lamptey. Space to get the shot away. Squares it to Barella. And he beats the goalkeeper across him. It's 3-1. 23 minutes to play. Arsenal's first real threat of the game. And it's a goal by Barella. Saka there pulls it back to Sargent. He laid it into Lamptey. Had time to get the shot away, I thought, for a second. But he's ball into Barella. And he just side foots it in across the goalkeeper. And there's a chance now Arsenal can get back into this. Saka into Sargent. He's going to get the shot away and it's wide. What a performance. 3-1 victory. We have looked absolutely sensational today. Up to second in the league table as well. Fantastic performance from the boys. Absolutely dominant there. Every highlight pretty much was ours. Let them back into it a little bit after Nicola Barella's goal. But they couldn't find a second and we run out 3-1 victors today. Genovese coming in field now. Ball for Adeyemi. 1-on-1 and Wadsworth stands his ground and collects it comfortably. Hudson Enrique. Switch ball. Done. Takes it down into the box. Ryan Dunham. Good save by Nugs. But over top. Adeyemi's through. 1-on-1. Took wide and brilliantly done there from Howard Brunig. Genovese switched out to Pele. Ball for Adeyemi and Wadsworth once again makes the save. Seaman out to Singer. Puts the ball in. Works his out at the far post and we've conceded in the 91st minute. Goal is disallowed, we get away with one, and it looks as if our unbeaten start to the season is going to continue. So our unbeaten run continues. We weren't absolutely outclassed, but Man City probably did deserve to win it. 1.92 XG plays 1.33, but our unbeaten run to this season continues, and we weren't outplayed at all. That goal from Wirtz right at the end that was ruled off for offside, and it's a 0-0 draw as we move into the next game against Shamrock Rovers. 14 unbeaten for Villa, including 2 games at the back end of last season, the 1-0 victory over Chelsea and the 2-2 draw against Newcastle. We are playing such good football and we are really deserve to be up there. Obviously we want to try and push on, maybe break into the Champions League this season. Obviously it's going to be a tough ask considering we haven't had a lot of money to spend in the summer, but so far so good. 12 games, 24 points, and the rate we're going, 2 points a game, that'll be, what's that, 76 points from 38 games. That would be a fantastic return for the season. Just need to keep building on it now, and we go into the game against Shamrock Rovers looking to win and win the group in the Europa League. As you can see here, we're 3 points clear of them. If we lose against them, we'll both be on 10 points, but we should. I'm not sure if we stay above them on goal difference or if it's head-to-head in the Europa League. I think it's head-to-head, so I think we've dropped down to second with a defeat, but it's there to win. Camilo Paez there, looks like ball for Perella. What a finish from Federico Perella. 12th of the season for him. Really well worked. Perella is an absolute boss of a player at the moment. It's just scoring goal after goal after goal in double figures already, as we're only in, I think we're in November. Full disclaimer as well, I'm recording this on one of the hottest days of anyone's lifetime in the UK. So I said I was going to do the whole of November. I don't know if it's visible in that bottom corner, but I cannot finish this episode and do the whole of November, so this will be the last game of the episode because it is so hot here. Just to give you a thingy, my phone still thinks it's 26 degrees. It's 11:30 at night as well, as that boy's cut out by Brown, and a mistake, and Laidlaw can put it in. Ethan Laidlaw's 28th goal of the season. As I was just chatting about the heat, it is 1-1 here. It was poor from us there. Higgins down the right hand side got the ball in towards Fowler. Brown nipped in. Paez was just dispossessed by Fowler, and Laidlaw tucks him for inside the 6-yard box. It's 1-1. Saruko shows too much of that to Gibson there, and Devine can smash it forward, and Laidlaw gets there first under a little bit of pressure, gets that ball in towards the box, and Fowler puts it in, and it's a counter-attacking goal from Shamrock Rovers. It's going to be checked though. I'm not sure what for. I'm guessing offside. Goal has been awarded. It is 2-1, and Shamrock have hit us here with a quick-fire double. Fowler to Laidlaw for the first, and Laidlaw to Fowler for the second. Great cross in, and just no one got near Fowler. Wadsworth was all over the shop, and against the run of play, it's Villa 1, Shamrock 2. It's certainly against the run of play. We've got 0.98 XG. That ball goes through for Laidlaw, and it's a great save by Wadsworth, and Bruni can clear it away, and that was a chance for Shamrock to make it 3-1 here. They've got a 0.81 to our 1, and they've got 2 goals. We've just got the 1, and we really need to get back into this game. Paez into Hudson Enrique. Tries to go past man, gives it to Tunjo into the box towards the byline. Pulls it back for Paez. Ball in, headed down. Tulio into Saruko. Can he get the shot away? Gets past his man. Got to pull it back now. Hudson Enrique's shot is blocked. Paez, open goal. He's hit the post. Tunjo looks at the ball in, gives it now to Dunn. Dunn infield on his right foot, and he's took down by Desama. And Desama, he's our player. I'm sure he is. And he just given away a penalty here with 10 minutes to play. Tulio steps up and scores, and it's 2-2, 10 minutes to play. And we hopefully should keep this unbeaten run going. Gasper Desama on loan from Aston Villa, where we're paying 25,000 of his wages a week. He's only been paid 6,500 by Shamrock Rovers, and he's given us a penalty with 10 minutes to play that we have just converted. Unreal scenes here. Ball over top. Tulio wins it though. Done into Tunjo. Perilla. Neto. Quick passing. Neto's got space in front of him and he's hit the woodwork. Saruko gets there first. Squares it across and there's no one there. All stop now on this right hand side. Can we win the ball back? Goes in field to Rogers. Dunn though nips in and wins it. And Paez now to Neto. Looks forward quickly. Perilla is in behind. 1-on-1. Good chance for Federico Perilla. And it is 3-2. And Martin Neto looked quickly up. Fired it over the top of the defence into the path of Federico Perilla. And he goes on and has surely won the game for us here. It's been a topsy-turvy game. But brilliant running from Federico Perilla. Touch sets him up. And just takes it wide of the goalkeeper, beats him into the near post, 3-2. And there we have it. We're going to end the episode with a 3-2 victory. Goals for Perilla in the 10th and 87th minute. Tulio with a penalty in 81. Ethan Laidlaw and Stephen Fowler getting the goals for them. But one of our players giving us a penalty with 10 minutes to go got us back into the game. Tulio converted it. And then Federico Perilla seals it in the 87th minute. It's a 3-2 victory. And we win the group here in the Europa League. So we're going to end the episode there. We have won the Europa League, 13 points from 5 games. We played Atalanta in our last game. A victory for them and a Shamrock Rovers defeat against Dynamo would mean that Atalanta would qualify as second place. Shamrock Rovers realistically just need a point, I think, there to make sure that they achieve second place, which they deserve as well. We are in third place in the league. Absolutely fantastic performances from us. Still unbeaten in this league season. It's been such brilliant performances. Obviously we're going to play Blackburn and Chelsea off camera. We're going to come back, I think, for the bunch of games here. We're going to play Leeds in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, Wolves in the Premier League, Brighton, the FA Cup third round tie, and then Watford and Newcastle, probably those games around Christmas time through the new year into January. That'll be when we come back next. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully we can continue this run of form and continue being at the top of the table.